So with a screwdriver and a hammer, he gets the plates off and brings them in.
Yeah, it wasn't pretty.
But we couldn't put the new plates on because the pot rivets were still in the
I'd shared them off, but there was no room. So, what did we do?
Craig had a thought, let's go back to this place
And
plead with them.
he's inside up trying to deal with this huge truck, and I'm standing there, and he goes, "You again?" And I went, I had my heavy vehicle plates and all that. Oh
Please
my
help.
God. Climbs down the truck, grabs a rivet gun, grabs the drill. It took him 5 minutes, but you know, how grateful can you be to an organisation that is just willing to lend you a hand? And that inspection was $150, and it was quite detailed, and there was a lot of paperwork involved with it. He didn't charge me anything more for putting the plates on. He was happy to do it.
He did it with a smile.
He did it with a smile. He was a young man, and he was just a great guy, and we're very, very grateful to this organisation.
The son of the owners, yeah.
It's just, yeah, it was great.
So then
back we go.
half an hour to spare for me to sit my LRs. I'm like, oh my God, go and have a coffee. All right, have a quick coffee. Go and sit the LRs. Passed, yes. Got the paperwork. That's our saga from the past 2 weeks. So that's what we've had to do. So we're going to have a bit of a kip. Then we're going to get up. I'm going to drive up to Townsville and be there by Sunday.
We've got to be there by Sunday, so we're going to start the drive.
Yeah. So...
But the essence of, for anyone who's wondering why we went through all this shit, there was, as I said before, with motorhomes and caravans, there are loopholes that the manufacturers and the people who sell them can get away with. Once you bought it, the onus of safety
is on you.
You're the driver, you're the operator. So I had heard on the grapevine that a lot of the government services, rather than get the manufacturers to or to change the laws to make manufacturers more compliant to weight management and giving the consumer a little bit more to play around with, they're going to start pulling over motorhomes and caravans, and they've already started in New South Wales, they've already started in Queensland, and this will be Australia-wide because each state can smell revenue.
Yeah.
And there's a lot, and it's not till you get out here and you start going around that you find out there are thousands of people living in motorhomes and vans and in caravans. They're living in them.
And the people that do the ways, they're just out there on the road. Like just before you hit the Nullarbor, they're out there.
Yep.
And
they're everywhere.
You've got to be compliant and get half your shit out to get it to the proper weight. So what we'd suggest to you, if you want to buy a motorhome, get your MRs or your LRs and just go bigger.
It's not hard to do, guys.
No.
It was what?
If I can do it, anyone can.
That's not true. You just need to get a motorhome. You need to practice a little bit in it. You need to download your manual, read your manual for a few days, go sit your test, and book your driving test in for LR. You don't have to have a special. Sorry. You don't, or you do have to have a vehicle over 5 tonne to get your LR.
Yeah, so we can drive up to 8 tonne now on an LR.
Yeah, I can go a little bit more with my MR.
But it's just peace of mind as well. So
basically, we've heard, I don't know if it's true or not, but the fines for being overloaded started around about between $600 to $1,100. So.
And what we've done,
how much all up has it cost us?
It's cost us $2,030 to upgrade. So
that includes licenses, inspections,
everything.
The plate, the whole lot. So when you think about it, if you got pulled up twice, you'd be paying what it costs to have all this done. It's a bit of fart-assing around, it's a bit of running around, but do it. Just because it's peace of mind. Once you hit the road, you know that if you get pulled up, if you're involved in an accident, your insurance company can't turn around and go, you were 200 kilos overload, we're not going to pay your insurance now.
Exactly. So now we've got 600 kilos to play with.
Which is never going to happen. We are never going to put 600 kilos of anything extra
get my
in this
shoes
vehicle.
back.
Yeah, no. Not happening, okay?
Yeah.
That is just our buffer, because don't forget we're also towing a trailer as well.
Yeah, in the business.
So and this particular unit's gazetted to tow 2,000 tonne, and that thing out there is 1,300.
Yeah.
So 2,000 kilos, and that's 1,300 kilos. And I can tell you now, when we go up a hill, this old girl, I have to take it out of automatic and put it in Triptronic and get it up there manually.
She's a bit slow.
But it'll do it.
Yeah.
It's not straining. You've just got to be sensible about it. But
So yeah, so that's
just
what's happened.
at the end of the day, if you're going to buy a motorhome, or you're going to, I don't
Live
know.
in it.
I don't know about caravans. I really don't. But if you're going to buy a motorhome and you're going to live in it, and you know that once you've done what you need to do to get it up and running and to live in it, you put the onus on the manufacturer or whoever's selling you that motorhome to have it registered as a heavy vehicle. Put the onus back on them. All right? That way, all you've got to do is go and get an upgraded license, which is dead easy. I mean, you don't need an MR. The reason I got my MR was for more job prospects as we travel around Australia. All right? That's the only reason I went for my MR. You can do this on an LR license, and it's not hard. It really isn't. Pay the extra, put in the extra effort, a little bit of study, a little bit of time, a little bit of money, done. How much was your test?
58, I think.
$58, and your license was
28.
Yeah. And the great thing was, when we re-registered this vehicle as a heavy vehicle, we actually got a refund.
$3.
Can you fucking believe that? A refund.
Got a refund, and we're in credit with the service centre for $3.
Woohoo! So, go figure. Also, if anybody's thinking, the tear weight is 3390 or something,
No,
wasn't it?
4490.
No, is that because she's
Oh yeah, the tier weight.
the tier weight is, hang on a minute, guys. Just should have it on the rego paper. Just bear with me, because it's really important and it's quite surprising. Okay, so the tier weight is 3585.
Yeah.
That is what the
Rego
RTA Rego goes off. So it hasn't cost and will not cost us any more to register this vehicle, because it's a heavy vehicle. Okay?
Just the GVM.
It's-
yeah.
It's the tier weight that they go off. The GVM
is not.
is not. And this is what the lady at the RTA told us. And because I said to her, do I have to pay more for my registration? She said, no, your rego hasn't changed. I said,
Because the tier weight stayed the same.
tier weight stayed the same. All right?
It's
Okay.
a learning curve.
Oh,
Learning
mate.
so much.
Yeah.
And we're going to learn a lot more,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
But when something like this comes up, if anybody out there who's thinking about getting a motorhome, just think about it, because your nightmare is going to be weight.
Yeah.
That is your nightmare, especially if you're going to live in your motorhome, or even if you're not, even if you're going to use your caravan, your motorhome as a recreational vehicle, whatever the case may be. Weight is going to be your issue. Remember, you can be fined, and if you have an accident and you're overweight, your insurance company will disavow any knowledge of your action. So don't do it. It's not worth it. The piece that we are mentally drained through this process, I can tell you now. We might look good on film, but inside my head feels like someone's put a bar mix in there and gone.
Yeah.
So
we're
buggered.
going to have some R&R, well, for a little while up in
Absolutely.
Townsville.
We're going to go, We're going to go and manage a property, and we'll do more stuff on that as we go. But I hope anyone out there has found this vlog. It's a bit long, I know.
Informative.
It's informative, but it's important that people know.
Yeah.
Okay. If your vehicle's registered in New South Wales, you have to go back to New South Wales to do it. Same in WA, same with Northern Territory, blah, 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 blah.
Lucky we weren't too far north.
No. When we say Brisbane to get back to here, it was an hour and...
It was an hour and a half from
yeah,
where
so
we were.
really, in terms of travel, not that much. It wasn't that big a deal.
All right, we're going to sign off, and catch you next time.
Yeah. Again, thank you to all those people for being kind, for being understanding, and really made the whole process so much easier that we would have really, really struggled with time having to get to our new job. We
Yeah.
would have struggled to do that. Now, Michelle's got
Also,
a footnote.
one other. In all this confusion and when we needed a break, we put our doggy into this place here, and they were fantastic. Doggy distractions, and they're at Tweed Heads. Absolutely beautiful girls, and the dog loved it and got a certificate.
Yeah.
So, and he loved
A
going back there
certificate
today.
of participation.
Yeah, he went back today with tail wagging, so
Yeah,
and
well,
gave him a bath.
That's an
Yeah, it was
indication that your dog's on the right path, because the first time we took him in there, it was with trepidation,
Yeah.
tail between the legs. This time we walked him in, and his tail was wagging. He knew he was going to have a ball. Now,
Yeah.
this time he was there for how long? 5 hours?
5 hours.
And we asked them to wash, because you can get them to wash your dogs and trim them and groom them and all that. So 5 hours, a wash and a towel dry, $50.
Yeah, pretty good.
It's pretty good, guys.
To know that your baby's safe.
And your baby's safe. They take them for walks, they look after them, you know, they're dog
Yeah.
lovers, they're all dog lovers. All right,
All right,
so
we're gonna go.
we're going to go now and go and get some sleep, because we're going to start this epic drive to Townsville tonight.
So next time you'll hear from us, we'll be Far North Queensland. All right, bye.
See you later, alligator. Take care, guys.